Okay, now what I'm getting ready to do right now is I'm going to black out this person's name. But what I'm doing... Oh, hold on. Hang on 1 second. I'm making a point here in a second, but I got to go back to... I accidentally hit his... I'm blocking out his name because I don't want anybody to think that this person is involved in gang stalking. They're not. Just hear me out. Now, do you see this picture of this person right here? This person right here, as far as I know, he has never given me any reason whatsoever to make me believe he's involved in gang stalking. Why am I taking a video picture of him? I'll tell you why. In gang stalking expeditions, what they'll do is cyber surveil all your internet activity and then get online and pretend to be just a viewer. They'll get online and make derogatory statements about what you're exposing. They'll get online and call you crazy. They'll get online and try and claim that you're stalking people that are actually stalking you, like students. They've literally done that with me. Now, the reason why I took a video picture of that person, and he has in no way, means at all, ever made me think that he's involved in gang stalking. I took a video picture of him to illustrate a point, and that point is, if a person takes a video picture of a complete stranger, and then puts that photo on Twitter, and then opens up an account, that person can pretend to be that person. And then what they'll do is get online and pretend to be a friend of the target concerning how they can identify with other things the target might be talking about. Nothing to do with gang stalking. And then what they'll do is try and make the target, they're for emotional hooks, where they will hook the target into believing that they think the same way you do about any subject matter. Then what they'll do when the target is exposing evidence or exposing that they're being gang stalked or whatever, or if they're posting comments about other issues, they will then start acting like they don't agree with you on it, and then make hostile remarks or make remarks to provoke you to be hostile. That way they can then say, that way they can then be used as a normal appearing reason to contact Twitter and report the target for inappropriate or abusive or harassing behavior. This is literally what they do, because they know that I'm using Twitter to expose them. Now, Twitter is different from a YouTube video. Twitter is different from a blog, because Twitter is literally communicating with people in real time. Now, if I got 500 followers and I make a tweet posting evidence of crimes that have happened to me, and then they see it, and then that person retweets it to their followers, that's hundreds of people that are seeing this evidence in real time. So if I'm making prediction tweets, which I just got done doing, just got done making a video file about it, and somebody favorites it or retweets it, say if I make a prediction that I'm getting ready to leave here to go somewhere else, and then I creatively describe where I'm going by using a code word to describe that location. And then I say in the same tweet, let's see if I'm arrested, assaulted, robbed, or worse, once I get to this location, or on my way to it, or on my way back from it. And then an event occurs, it'll show that I literally predicted the event because I tweeted about it. I tweeted the prediction before I left this area to go there. Okay? So what they're trying to do is come up with normal appearing legitimate reasons to get me off Twitter, because I can contact anybody on Twitter. The ACLU, news stations, in fact, News in San Diego and San Diego News have retweeted evidence of me being gang stalked by the North University San Diego branch, North University Public Library branch manager, okay, in San Diego. They saw that and they jumped all over it. And they retweeted more than once. As a result, these filthy criminals see that they're being exposed by people that they can't intimidate. If I was talking to a person, like say at a grocery store, okay, and they, through observation and tracking of me, they see I'm talking to that person, they will wait then until that person leaves my physical proximity, okay, and then walk up to that person and tell that person a lie about me, so the person will never on any future occasion have anything to do with me, developing friendships, acquaintanceships, relationships, or anything, because they've been told a lie about me by an individual with a badge, more than likely. Go to YouTube and type in "listen to a stranger," and you'll see what I'm talking about. As a result, the target remains isolated. Now, they cannot do this to anybody who's seeing my tweets or retweeting my tweets, because what are they going to do? Gang stalk hundreds of my followers? Okay? I'm also sending evidence to news stations, ACLU, Amnesty International, about what's happening to me, and evidence is being copied and pasted to it. This is an immediate threat to them. An immediate threat. Make no mistake about it. So they're going to go after this phone. They're going to go after my Gmail accounts, my YouTube accounts, my Twitter accounts, and they're going to go after the actual physical phone, including even using I've even read targeted individuals' blogs that state that these perpetrators literally have technology that can hack into phones from a distance, cameras, tape recorders, and everything. And in closing, I have another tape recorder right now. I'm getting ready to show it to you. Okay, I started looking up lawyers at this hiking area a few days ago. Okay, massively. I spent at least an hour or two looking them up. This tape recorder has stopped working correctly. This tape recorder in the built-in memory has the audio file of 2 San Diego sheriff's officers sexually harassing me. And then all of a sudden, it stops working correctly. I can't record or nothing. Okay? Do you think that's an accident within days of me looking up lawyers on the very phone at this very location where the electronic device stopped working? Now, it's all over the internet that these filthy animals, these perpetrators of gang stalking, have technology that can gain access to targeted individuals' electronics in order to control the functions of it and or to alter, edit, or delete any information in it, including evidence. Go to YouTube and Google, especially Google, and type in remote neural monitoring. Okay? And just in case in point, if you want to discover that remote neural monitoring is a technology that has been implicated concerning a member of the San Diego DA's office and his criminality pertaining to how he's attached to gang stalking, is to go to Google and type in Curtis Webb, San Diego DA's officer, gang stalking, human trafficking, and look at what comes up. And I'm here today to tell you right now, fellow American citizens, if you knew who I am, you would believe me. Okay? There's high-ranking military in my family, retired mostly. Okay? What was I going to say? Just hold on a second. I'm having a cognitive reset. Curtis Webb, the information about Curtis Webb has been reviewed by me and other extremely seasoned, educated, targeted individuals, and we are all saying the same thing, that the information concerning who's exposing Curtis Webb online is the truth. So do not dismiss it. Anything in it that if you go to research it, you think to yourself, I don't understand any of this or some of it or whatever, don't dismiss it. It's the truth. Okay, so we're going to see if I am assaulted or anything happens towards me at this area as I'm preparing to move some property to RR Colony 5, and we're going to see if any event happens towards me at that area or the BCOBS RIALT location. Now, these are code abbreviations in order to hide the code for legal and strategic purposes. This means on any date in the next 2 years, whether it be in the near future, a month or two down the road, 3 months down the road, any date in between, or any date in between the 3 months and the 2 years. Literally, you just would not believe what I'm experiencing. You just would not believe it. I have read gang stalking targets information online who have been targets of this crime for over 30 years. Literally. Alright, I gotta go because I got stuff to do today. I'm already running a little bit behind. This is my way of keeping... This is a video prediction. If anything happens on any date, and that includes people already being down in the areas that I'm going to before I arrive, or them appearing on the scene later, okay, and that includes anybody, homeless people, park rangers, park volunteer service members. Keep this video private. Anybody who's acting, whatever, a teenager, a child, a parent, okay, utility company personnel, railroad employees, these filthy animals who are in the system that got the community connections to use these kinds of people, okay, use these kind of people. Literally, just Google it. In fact, you can go to Google right now and type in utility company personnel and gang stalking, construction workers and gang stalking, landscape workers and gang stalking, park rangers workers and gang stalking, homeless people and gang stalking, mentally ill people and gang stalking. And if you read information online about how targets are being discredited by calling the target mentally ill, that's the truth. It's done intentionally. Okay? They'll use anybody to prop up towards me to make it appear that they're in my physical presence, and whatever they're doing to me is happening to me for other reasons and or normal appearing reasons and or because of something I did. That's right, they're called staged events in gang stalking. Staged events are called street theaters. Just Google it. Basically what I'm saying is that I'm stalked from one hiking area to another so they can stage events in order to cause me to have to move and or arrest me and or make a police report and or make an incident report and or rob me, rape me, or assault me, or a combination of any of them, including petitioning me to county mental health. These are the schemes, literally, of gang stalking. All of it achieved through the tracking of the target. It's stalking to gang up on you for these end results. Exploitation. Gotta get Thank you. Today's date is September 23rd, 2014, and this video literally applies for the next 2 years. Thank you.